Hi, I'm Karin. Welcome to this live reading. Um, Today I'm going to start with pulling some cards from the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, just to see what messages that are coming through from Spirit. So this is a reading mainly focused on the divine feminine energies, the sacred feminine, for those of you who are drawn to these concepts. The goddess path, spiritual path. Okay, so this is the first card. Let me pull two more before we start talking. So let's see. I've started doing these live readings. So I always start with a collective reading, and then if people are watching live, I might open up for questions as well. And whether you're watching the live or the replay, would love to hear where you're tuning in from, or where you're calling in from, so to speak. It's nice to hear from you. So this was the first card, the codes of the seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. And here it's as if she's buried, or she is in a seed. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Opening up for growth is what I hear. Maybe you feel as if you're in the void right now, but please know that you haven't been buried, you have been planted. You've probably seen that as a meme on Instagram or elsewhere, but that can be very true. It's just that you're preparing for the next phase in your life. And we have this card, healing is happening. You are not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. So you are not broken, and you are not buried. Like, it's not the darkness you are experiencing is not the end. It's just the universe or God or whatever you believe in is preparing you for the next stage in your life, and that might feel as if you've been buried, but you've been planted. And let's see the next card here. Healing the mother line. Healing ancestral work, mother line growing up. So there's still a healing to do. We never get to a stage where we can say, oh, I'm fully healed. Like, I have nothing to work on. Because life will always throw us curveballs and new challenges. And there will be things along your life path, like just normal things, like job loss and people passing away and war in the world. Like, there will always be things you need to deal with, and that can affect you. So it's like this perpetual circle of healing, but it makes you stronger and more ready to deal with whatever life throws at you. So remember that. Let me pull some cards from her the Healing Waters Oracle. She has beautiful decks, I think. These are the latest ones. The Sacred Well. Replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. So remembering that you are it's like you're being reborn, and you need to add new ways to take care of yourself, is what I'm hearing. Like, what you used to do in the past is a bit outdated. So you need to figure out how to be kind to this new version of you. And here it says, thank you. Gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you. Okay? You need to be grateful and be kind to yourself for going through all that you've been through. You've done a great job so far, and you're still here and you're still breathing. So, you survived all of your worst days. The ripple effect, part of something bigger, details are taken care of. So, whatever little effort you're putting in right now, it will have a ripple effect. And you might not see the results of it just yet, but please know that um, it all adds up. And you will see the effects later on, basically. Back of the deck here, we have let it go. Release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. Yeah, so this is a new beginning. And it might not feel like it just yet, but please know that things are moving in the right direction, and you are moving with it. And things will come to pass, is what I'm hearing. And then before, I have a tarot deck here, but I first want to pull some cards from this deck. What we've forgotten. I'm hearing better days are coming. Hi, Mickey. Happy to have you here. Hi, sweetheart. I only started these live readings a few days ago. Maybe this is the 5th live or something. And I already have a little group of loyal subscribers that are tuning in almost daily. So it's nice to recognize the names. Okay, so I've pulled a few cards here. I always say I love these cards because this is like my inner world. Transformation. Yeah, you're going through something and you're coming out on the other side. But again, you're being planted, and like you need time to become this new version of you, basically. Imagination. Yeah, you need to dream this new life into being. It's something else waiting, and I've heard these a lot the last few days when I tune in, like there are new, better things coming through for us, but it might be dark currently. Cycles. So maybe you feel like you've been repeating cycles, and you're not getting anywhere. But for each of these challenges that you go through, you learn so much from it, right? That you come out stronger every time. Let's pull some more cards from that deck. There are big shifts happening, is what I'm hearing. Transmutation. Lots of dense energies that need to be transmuted and turned into something else. That you... I'm getting like the magician type of vibes from the tarot deck, that you have the tools now, and you need to use them. And I can see the comment here. Mickey says, yes, I learn. Yeah, we learn from all of these challenges and all the maybe conflicts and things that are difficult. Everything adds like a tool to the toolbox. Or you, I don't know much about like video games and mobile games, but like you gain points and you can move up a level. So it's always like you're moving up a level for each time. And now it's time to work with your like intention, and actually do something with all this knowledge you've gathered and all these new tools. Well, that's good. Okay. Remember why you came here, and also think of what you want your legacy to be. Um, um, I was at a funeral recently, and I've been thinking about that ever since, like about legacy and leaving a legacy. And you can leave a legacy in so many different ways. And even if you're young, it's still a good time to start thinking, what do you leave behind? King of Pentacles. We've had this card popping up in recent readings the last few days. Like a majestic card. He's on top of the world, top of these antlers on this deer. He's built his legacy. And what I'm hearing is like, please know that what you did before this void, when you feel like you've been buried, but you've actually been planted, you might feel like what was in the past was like, it's like of no use. But please know that it got you to where you are today, and even if you can't see it right now, like you will use those skills and those experiences moving forward into like the new version of you. Oh, I had a card that jumped over here. Oh, it's another king. So this deck actually has double kings. So they have a female and a male king. This is the female king of cups. So emotions, mastering your emotions, basically. And she has a ship coming through here. She's also holding a ship. She has octopus hair. So mastering your emotions, standing strong in the storm, weathering the storm. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, this card wanted to come through as well. 9 of Wands. So she has those thorns scratched her blouse, like her shirt there, and she had to stitch it up again. But now you see there's a beautiful rose, and there are these new leaves. This could be you, like you stitched yourself up, and you're good to go, is what I'm hearing. That's interesting. You're, as one of the previous cards here said, that you're not broken. You are broken, but they've stitched you up. Sorry if that sounds a bit brutal. And comment here, yes, I'm in the way of controlling my emotions. I guess that's what you wanted to say. We can feel our emotions, and we should feel our emotions, but we don't have to act on everything, and it doesn't have to trigger us. We can be sad and just be sad without having to, try to make anyone, take the sadness away, or it's not anyone else's responsibility. 6 of Cups is like nostalgia, dreaming back to better times. And this is the 3 of Wands. It's like waiting for the ships to come in. And she's holding a ship there. So this tells me it's like the seeds that you have planted, just be a bit patient now. You might think that it's lost, but it's coming back in a new form and shape. And it might surprise you how beautiful the blessings will be, is what I'm hearing. You will be blessed with new things that you didn't really expect, okay? That's interesting. Several sea, water type of cards here. Six of Wands here, it's a hummingbird. It's different than the traditional tarot, but it's like forward movement. Might not be that quick, but you are moving forward. And this is like your vehicle, a beautiful little hummingbird. And I'm also hearing, listening to the whispers, like a hummingbird is like whispering. King of Pentacles. So now we have the female King of Pentacles here in her beautiful garden here. And she has, can you see that? In her hair, it's like a city in her hair, or castle. I'm feeling, again, this like building your legacy, building who you want to be remembered as. That might sound sad, but this is not only for when you have passed. This is for when you are living, like building the legacy for you here now, right now. Okay. Okay, 2 cards. Lots of pentacles today as well. 3 of Pentacles, which is collaboration and building something together. Where can you receive help? That's what I'm hearing. And the Hanged Man, or the Hanged Girl here. This is what she looks like. Hanged Girl, taking a break. So if things feel overwhelming for you, um, don't don't worry about taking a break. It could be that you just need a little break, basically. Could be break from social life, could be break from projects. So if you have a creative project that you've been working on, and so I pulled some cards from this messages from the Mermaids deck, and this says decisions. So if you linking this to taking a break, that if you find it hard to make a decision right now, take a break and let it sit for a while, and then decide when you're ready, because you don't need to decide just yet. Okay, re-energize first, take a little rest, and just calm your mind. And I'm not talking a 5-minute rest. Maybe you need a few weeks without thinking of this issue. Okay, thanks. Contemplation. Yeah, you need to think about it first. Again, I'm hearing this legacy. What legacy do you want to build for yourself? Okay. I am going to pull a few cards from Starlight deck. And then some affirmations as well. This will be a shorter live today. But I have also recorded a Reiki healing session for the root chakra. So hopefully that will be live in a little while. Like a distant Reiki. Okay, replenish. That's in line with what we just talked about. The sun would rise and we would try again. And pour into your own cup, fill up with energy, re-energize. In the starlit sky, we still look for the falling stars. So when you think back to what has happened, and if you feel like it was a waste, maybe a waste of time or things didn't go well, please remember what we talked about earlier, that you gained experience, you gained tools, and you gained knowledge, and it will be of use later on. Full moon. Protect your energy and hold your stars close, because could also be something happening in the next full moon. It's a new moon this week, I believe, or next week. So could be timing as well. Something will happen in around. You'll see new progress of this thing you're working on, or hoping for, a dream or accomplishment or manifestation with around the next full moon. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, this is affirmations for you. This is a free printable. I have left a link below for you. You can download this. It's just a black and white PDF, but I printed it on colored paper. So another comment here, darling, I love it the way you explain ideas of tarot. Thank you. So I'm a very intuitive tarot reader. I did study tarot, I practiced so that I could learn it by heart, like the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. But once you've learned that, you can use your intuition. And then you can use the archetypes. So for example, I mentioned the magician. You can use those archetypes in describing things. Here's an affirmation for you. I attract positive energy. So it's the more you fill up your own cup, the more you feel good about yourself, and then you'll attract even more better things. My confidence increases every day. Trust in yourself. But if you don't trust in yourself now, just go out there and do it. And as you get better at it, you will your confidence will improve. That's the result of it, of trying. I deserve the best. Yes, you deserve the best. And one more. I have everything I need. It might not feel as if you do, but you do have what you need in this moment, and the rest you will find, gather, get, receive. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to end it here. So I do one-to-one readings as well, if you're interested in one-to-one healing sessions as well. So all links to that are in the profile here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram. So if you want to ask me something, you can send me a DM on Instagram. I think that's the easiest way here. Just reading your comment before I'm finishing off. Now I'm in a challenge still. Now I never give up. No, don't give up. But ask for help if things are tricky. You'd never know who is ready to support you. You never know. There might be resources there waiting for you, and you'll be glad you asked for help, no matter what it is you need help with. But don't expect people to do the work for you. You still need to show up yourself. Okay? Hope that makes sense. So as always, it's a pleasure reading for you. And as always, let me know in the comments if this reading resonated with your situation. I love hearing from you. And keep an eye out for this new Reiki healing session that I will post in a little bit. Okay, so until next time, bye bye.